Hey guys, it's Chedic, and in today's video we were doing the fixes that I've done to Pit Amplifier to make it sure for Wave 30. Now before we start the video, I'm just going to play the Wave 30 footage, and it's going to be the whole entire of the footage, and it's going to be my commentary and my strategies on how to clear Wave 30. I hope that helps you, but if it doesn't, then just feel free to skip those whole 6 minutes, and yeah. Alright, so let's get started. On the beginning of the wave, I was like, alright, first things first, we need to place the banner down. And then after we place the banner down, we need to cover up the block off because we don't want the meteors to destroy it. So at this point, I was like, alright, too much, too long. The husks are coming in and I'm losing my opportunity to go place a shield. So I was like, alright, in the beginning of the round, you need to place a shield over your block off or just over your tunnel in general so that the meteors don't break it. If the meteors break a hole in the tunnel, that gives opportunities for flingers to fling, and then you'll have to build a lobber shield. If the meteor breaks the block off, that means, well, yeah, it gives the husks a better chance to end up destroying your block offs and just giving you a breach. And once breaches happen, whew, imagine that. So then my next move was to handle the mini bosses. So if you can handle the mini bosses in one fell swoop, maybe using like a very high powered, bull rush with like max armor and as high as HP you can, blast in the pass and all that, you probably deal with it really easily, but me, I wasn't able to. So I got 2 of them off rip because the other 2 were taking their sweet time, probably because of the freaking spawns and the freaking, I forgot what they're called, tar pits trap. So after that, I was like, alright, let's go handle the other 2 mini bosses, and I was like, oh no, one's already down there. Once it starts breaking my block off, things are gonna get a little fishy. I saw the giant meteor, it hit my block off, but I was just like, whatever. So I take down the next, I take the 2 next mini bosses into the geyser, and if you cover the geyser, you can pretty much just trap them in there, but I didn't cover it. As you see with that floor, you can place a floor piece there, just cover it at the middle part and just bull rush things in there, and bam, they're stuck forever. And you can even get smashers, all that, anything into the geyser. And after this, it's just me toying with the mini bosses for a while, just sitting there and doing nothing with them, just trying to deal with it. And then I shoot a few husks that make it outside of the tunnel. Let's just speed it up because honestly, we are not gonna go through all of that. Just toying with this mini boss, wasting my time so I can, I'd rather be AFKing, but the mini boss wants to do other things. A husk got through the tunnel, out of the tunnel because of the floor launcher. It might have bugged a little bit, and I just killed him considering how weak it was. And then a blaster started hitting it, and I shot it once, and it went back to normal. I don't know why it was hitting that wall, but it did. And then it's just, again, I respawn, I see that my shield is gone, and I'm like, oh no, that's actually an issue, and I go to repair it. Now, remember what I was talking about? Don't repair your shields late on the game. Here's why. So I'm repairing my shield late in the game, and immediately, a blaster starts hitting on my block off. So basically, I pulled the aggro, which is a thing, you can literally pull aggro in this game, and to my wall, so they're blasting a line of sight on me. But I went back to where my normal positioning is, behind the tunnel, and the blasters no longer target me. But one husk, a zapper, aggroed the wall. He's stuck on the wall. Now, if my wall launcher would go off, or maybe it ran out of durability, it'd push him off and everything would be fine. But I decided killing the zapper is a much better decision than letting it ruin my game. So, if you ever do anything like that to go repair your tunnels late game, and you have an issue with just with people hitting your block off, just know that you caused that issue, and you can fix that issue. And this guy right here, the huskling, his full health makes me think, oh, this might have been because I jumped over, because if he went through the tunnel, it would have died from the gas traps. And either that or there's no more gas traps in my build, which isn't true because I replaced the traps after wave, well, the latest wave. A lot of the traps were gone. Yeah, oh, one more thing, I did replace traps, and yeah, that's about it. Pretty much just 45 seconds of doing nothing, so speed up. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Respawn, about to do a quick checkup. I was like, alright, we're all done. And now that that's done, since it's a build video, I'm gonna show the traps and let's talk about what I did. So basically for this video, for the update of the Pit Amplifier, what I've done to make it strong for Wave 30 was this. So you're gonna need a wall spike schematic with increased building health. That wasn't on the list previously, but it's now something necessary for areas where you need a lot of block off. So what I've done was, or any trap with building health, really. I just prefer wall spikes because aesthetic, I don't know, it just signifies, hey, this is HP. So basically behind the 2 main wall launchers, I put down wall spikes, and then I went behind each and every wall behind that, also having wall spikes. And then this used to be a 3x3. I've now added another full sandwich at the end of the little peak, and it stopped the beating problem a lot for me. And I didn't have any beating unless I was in the aggro range of blasters and assassin husks. Now over here at the 3x3 at the end of the north, we'll get to the lava bomb in a second, of the northeast side, northwest side, I've added a ramp piece facing the northwest and a wall piece facing the, well, it's right there. Anyways, so lava bomb. A lot of you guys have been having problems with the lava bomb, mainly because you probably didn't look at the pit amplifier adjustment. So straight up, I guess I'll just show you the whole thing again. Just the whole thing. I'm gonna break down everything so you guys can see the shift, and you should be fine. So, oh wow, even unedited tile. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty nice. So basically, from here, from this little ramp piece, you're gonna jump down one tile, and it's gonna be an edited 4-piece with the 2 tiles from the east edited out all the way down. Then you're going to go 1 tile to the east, place an edited tile with the 2 tiles to the west edited out, and then you're going to place a piece to the right of it, and it's going to have the northwest and southeast tile pieces edited out to make this diagonal, and then you're going to mirror it on this side, and that will shift the and then 1 more tile, another extra tiles. This is also good for block off, with the west side tiles edited out. And it should originally, I'm not going to originally edit it because if the lava bomb shows up, I will lose it. It's basically a big old, like, you know, it has a bar and then there's a smiley face, and it's happy lava bomb time. So it's basically that, and at the end of it, there's another 2 tiles and a pyramid piece right here at this corner. Even if they break through here, I feel like this isn't necessary. They would just be able to walk around. So I don't even think these 3 tiles are necessary, but I'm going to leave them because they give me a sense of safety. So now that you probably have all of those down, we're going to make a pyramid piece, and you're going to edit it from the northwest corner, and you're going to complete your sandwiches. You're basically going to go all the way around and just complete those sandwiches. Now, as you can see, my tile limit is getting a little closer, but that's okay, honestly. I've been doing a lot of reworks, and I've been doing a lot of tunnels, and I'm almost done completing all of my tunnels. And okay, so before we talk about my tunnels more, I want to finish this little shift for you. So the shift is done, and all these tiles have now like locked. This is the block off, and this is the shift. Now you're gonna wait for your lava bomb to spawn. It might be different, and shifts might be different. So if your shift is different, please show me if you've used all my block off properly. Like, build your shifts in wood first, please. And if you built it all and your shift is different, please let me know, and I'll see if I can make an update. Same with Storm Shield North. My shift is much different than other players' shift, and I do not understand why. And now that I will walk over, the lava bomb is right there, and all my tiles are safe. Now, I used to have a lobber shield there, but it was like really useless. So what I decided was I took the lobber shield off, and then I surrounded the lava bomb with floor tiles, connecting from that wall piece all the way around, and this just added an extra layer of block off, making my block off over here absolutely impregnable. Don't impregnate my block off, please. The voice isn't not usually like this. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just fix it up real quick. Okay. Alright, Chedic is back. Okay, so basically, yeah, that's about it. It's pretty much done. And the tunnel wasn't really changed that much, and I'm actually gonna do a little bit of a change right now. In fact, I was watching the gameplay when I was playing, just straight up using the tunnel. This wall launcher didn't push a flinger that ended up right here, so I'm just gonna change it up to a 4x. I feel like a 4x would be a smart decision, and that's all of the changes I'm going to make. You can get hits here. In fact, I did get hits here. This is my block off on this side. I just added the sound wall, and I was pretty fine. So basically, this is all full sandwiches with wall spikes on every wall, on every single wall, except for the ones that are on the south and the north sides. Just the west and the east sides. If you place a one of those, you're pretty much useless. Pretty much, not you. They're pretty much useless. And yeah, that should be it for pit. Now let's talk a bit about what I'm doing with my amplifiers and why I haven't really been posting videos. So I have a thing with my amplifiers. A little bit of a what's it called? I'll come up with the word in a second. Standards. So I have standards with my amplifiers. Now, you must have seen in the gameplay that I was playing a constructor, but I didn't use base. In fact, base would have made the objective so much easier because it gives you armor and it can heal up your walls and even give your walls HP. Now, if I would have put base on my amplifier and on this block off, it would have made the amplifier so much easier to play and so much easier to do, and you probably could even really just get off with so much less block off. But I was like, you know what, that would be cheating. It would basically be proving me that my base isn't good, that my build isn't good, but the base is good. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this right, and I'm gonna do it proper. And when I started doing that, I started having a lot of issues with other bases, not because of not using base. I pretty much main Zenith, so I never use base anyways, but I just started to dislike a lot of my builds. So what I've been doing is I've been changing a lot of things. So haven't changed much to Devil North, but I have changed it just a little bit. It's not AFKable. Devil is not an AFKable amp, but it's somewhat easier. And I've changed my my Devil West, and I'm gonna be changing it even more. But basically, I have the lava bomb stuck over here, and I plan on doing something more in the front to create an easier recycler. I blocked off the south side spawn, and I made it funnel into the north side, and they all funnel over here into here and into here. And I have wave 23 footage, but like a smasher got through, a singular smasher got through. So I consider that kind of a fail. I don't know if you guys consider that a fail, but it was one smasher that did get through, and on wave 23, and it was bugging me. So yeah, Devil West has been changed. Devil North has I mean, if you have a Devil North and you have my old Devil North, you might see this and you might see like similarities, but you can see that it has heavily been changed compared to what it previously was, just in terms of over here, and that's about it. Also, Ridge, Jesus, a lot of people have been complaining about my Ridge lava bomb, and I'm so sorry for that. Personally, I hated the build, so I made a new one, and I have footage of it. I have it. I'm ready to go. This adjustment right here is the only thing I need to make, and I can get more wave 29 footage of it just being better. But basically, husks were breaking over there on wave 29 only, and it caused me an issue right there. But the tunnel was great. It was actually really wonderful. This kind of tunnel, this kind of build was absolutely amazing. The lava bomb is right here in this 2x2, which is much more steady than people having the lava bomb in that 3x2. So yeah, a new Ridge video coming soon. I'm just gonna do more testing. Since it's much easier for me to get to wave 30 now, it will be easier for me to get the videos out. Because I just, I was rebuilding a lot of tunnels, and I was unable to make it to wave 30 because of all my tunnels that needed testing. And we are getting there. Lava pit. That doesn't look familiar at all, does it, guys? Yeah, that's a new lava pit, and I love it. I love it a lot. I really do. So once I get a good UFO wave that doesn't destroy my amplifier and straight up hit it, I have 4 iterations of the UFO just blowing my base up, and it sucks. But when I get footage of it and I figure out how to manage the UFO, I will get that amplifier out to you. It's much smaller and much more tame, and I freaking love it. And I loved how my Twitch community, me and the Twitch community built this together. We did, I mainly did this part, and they made one of my viewers had the sick idea of making a recycler in the front, and whoa, it was great. It's a great idea. And yeah, Valley, I'm leaving alone forever. Valley is actually one of my most favorite amplifiers, and it is perfected, and I do not need to touch it anymore. Home base north, I had wave 19 footage of it, and a few smashers got through. Two smashers, if I remember on that. Beach east still doing fine for me. If you guys have a new beach east, well, if you have problems with smashers beating through there, basically have no ramp pieces there, have floor tiles edited like that for smasher protection, and you should be fine. But beach east is fine. Beach south, I'm adjusting just a little bit because I'm not liking how it's feeling right now. Vocaloid Neon has a cheaper one if you guys want to check that out, but I'm not making that cheaper. Anything else? Hill South. Hill South, I have wave 28 footage of, guys. So, if you guys would like Hill South soon, I probably want to do that. And I also want to talk to Chedic. I want to see if I can possibly use his Hill West footage to make a video on it, because I've heavily adjusted that Hill West, as you guys can see. If you guys know Alora's, on Alora's channel, there is a Hill West build by Chedic, and I basically took that and adjusted it to make it cheaper and more effective. Well, maybe same effectiveness but cheaper. And my Hill South, which is basically this, I have to make an adjustment to it. I have to put 4 tiles right here, because flingers try to aggro over here and somewhat fling, especially on wave 28. At the last minute, they broke through and just tried to fling, so I just put tiles up there and it was fine. And yeah, that's about it. Bridge is pretty fine. I think I have to add just a tad bit more block off on it, but I think it's good nonetheless. And sorry I didn't speak all day and my voice is a little raspy. I did not expect my voice to be like this. This is not normal, but yeah, that's about it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll bring another video to you guys tomorrow, or hopefully the day after. I don't know. I'm gonna get more testing before I get anything out there, you know. Yeah, toodles.